Hey guys, welcome to a brand new video to the channel. So today's Friday, which only means one thing. Welcome to Marketwatch episode 71, I think. I've kind of lost track now, but we are very much into the episodes now, and maybe we'll make it to that episode 100 some point next year. But as always, I'd like to thank you all for your support. It's been nothing but amazing lately, and thank you all for the subscriptions and likes on all the videos. If you are brand new to the channel, make sure to drop a subscription because we are coming with plenty more content for this year and next year as well. And in terms of updates this week, we've just had a nice little patch week for the Gates of Elidinis, but I think it's made it worse. I've not been. I don't think it's quite done what people wanted it to do for a patch week anyway. But you don't care about that. You care about one thing and one thing only. So today is Marketwatch, where we go through the Runescape 3 Grand Exchange price rises and price falls to discuss any investments, money making, or any tips we can throw around to just make a little bit more profits in your everyday Runescape 3 life. So as always, let's get started with the price rises. As always, what we've been doing lately, we do skip the cosmetics because they don't really have any impact, but we will keep doing that this week. Right, so Gates of Elidinis drop will probably be here, and we're going to start with the memory dowser. Up to 228.7 mil. As of recording on Wednesday, I think it's more around the 360 to 380 mark. Very useful, and definitely one I'm either going to have to Iron Man myself or pick up when I make a little bit of GP. Hopefully all my AFKing can just pay off the memory dowser and I can enjoy some divination to come. The Eclipse Soul Prayer 28.5 again, I think that's way higher as well. Very interested to see what effects that has in terms of PVM and stuff. Balarak's Sash Brush has gone up 64 mil, and again I imagine this being over Grand Exchange a bit as well because people are using the Infinite Porter for archaeology. The Sash Brush has a really good buff, so that's why that's gone up. Although with the amount of people I've seen at the Sash Brush spots, I expect to take a pretty big hit once the buff for the porters goes. But we shall see anyway. Rock Crushing Scrimshot up 113k, 635 for that. Again, people probably AFKing the old mining. Gargoyle Scroll, or it could also be used for gates as well, thinking about it. And Gargoyle Scroll, which is used for gates and also mining as well, that is 6.7k each. Might be a nice little money making method, turning the contracts into scrolls. One I think I'll keep an eye on and see how it goes. Regular Ghost Ink 11.3k. We have a Bloodweed Seed 26.4. Makeup pouches 120k each. Rune Darts 45 GP each. Golden Stone Spirits up to 952 GP. Again, mining. People want to do the AFK mining method. If you haven't seen my video about it, it should be in the corner. Basically a guide on how to use your Infinite Porter for gold mining if you are looking to do that. Wyvern Bones up to 5.3k. They just went a bit too cheap in my opinion for the fact they can be used as necromancy, prayer and herblore. They've just got a bit too much flexibility for where it goes. A Sapphire Ring is 1.3k. Meerkat Scrolls 13.3. Tagger's Core Hammer 519 mil each. Croesus is really printing at the minute, so definitely want to keep an eye out, and maybe it's worth, like, I've never been Croesus, so I think I'm going to have my first Croesus experience soon just to see what it's like, because that is some serious money. Cosmic Rune 545, Cadmium Red 10.8k, White Marble still on its way up, 5.2k for that, and an Elder Rune pick at 1.4 mil. Infernal Ashes 603 GP each, we have Potato Cactus on the way 1.4k each. Fiery Brimstone 4.2k. If you do not have an auto screen up, please do not drop this. Note it, because you're going to make some significant profit just by noting as well. Binding Contracts for Gargoyles 13.5k. We have a Copperstone Spirit 371. Sailfish 2.7. We actually have Hellfire Metal going up, so it got to about 15k and it's 16.7. I really thought that with the Infinite Porter this would get hit hard. Hasn't, but let's see how it plays out anyway. Huge Plated Alley Salvage 11.7, Huge Mithril 7. Again, anything related to sort of AFK or Porter skills going up. 20k for a Lava Titan pouch, that will be a very good way to make some profit at the minute. Beaver Pouch 4.7, Iron Ore Box 6.1. We have the Holy Symbol 1.9k, Papyrus 1.8, Runite Ore 4.2. Aerated Sediment, the Armadillo Soil 3.9k for that as well, very expensive. Runefall Helm 4.6, Raw Sailfish 7.2. The Primal Bar is up to 37.8k. I'm going to be doing a little video on Primal Bars because I'm quite interested on some numbers with it. But again, hopefully you'll be looking forward to that. Crystal Skill Chomper 4.4, Super Compost 1.1. We have a Pack Yammer Pouch 17k each. Green Dragon Hide 800 GP. Saltwater Mud 3.2. Harmony Moss 7.3. Bone Blowpipe 881 and a Dragon Pickaxe 34.6 mil. Argonitor 18.8. We have the Hypno Wand and Sash Brush components there. A Super Antifier Flask 66.5k each, and I did do a video on antifiers as well, so if you've not seen that, that'll probably be in the corner somewhere as well. A wooden frame is 45k, equipment siphon 187k, and an augmenter 454. Augmenters are a little pricey at the minute, little pricey. Pale Energy 373, a Elder Rune Bar 22.5k. It seems that they're going for their push again, and compost, the Ultra Compost, sorry, which you make from the Pyroglass. 6.9k each, which you could do 1,000 of those a day, and it's a really, really good way to pay off a chunk of a bond if you want to. Ultra Compost is very good. Now, this is back to where price rises were a couple of months ago. Really big methods. Basically, everything here is targeted to either binding contracts or AFK skills, or the new boss. Like, the Infinite Porter definitely swings items in a certain way, and there's some ways to make some profit here. Again, like, I can't believe the prices on some of the soils. Fiery Brimstone at 4.2k is mad, and it seems that the others are fine suits as well. Now, the reason these are up so high is because people are going to be doing Sift Soil with their Infinite Porter. I'm going to be doing Sift Soil, and the fact that you don't have to use a Porter or a Porter Charge, you're basically saving 500 GP on each material. So it makes sense for the time being that they're going to pick up anyway. But if you are doing Sift Soil, what I would probably suggest is don't hold on to those items too long. Eventually, they will go down because supply will overrule demand, and then they'll go down a little bit. Until people decide to want to repair their artifacts, then they will go up. Right, so let's go through the price falls. And again, we've sort of had the Gates of Elidinis here for a little while now. It's going to impact prices, and we can already see it's impacted prices. So the two ones I want to talk about first, Luminous Energy and Incandescent Energy, on the way down and hit hard. So a Luminous Energy at the minute is 283 GP each, and an Incandescent Energy is 300 GP each. Now, my first advice would be, if you're looking to top up on porters, now is probably your best time to do it because energy is cheap. Like, the Incandescent Energy at 300 GP we've not seen for a very long time. Luminous Energy as well, we've not seen it at 283 in a really long time. It's probably been the worst time to have this boss release and have an infinite porter timed at the same price, because it drops so much energy and people don't need porters. It's just kind of hit it hard. I'm probably going to pick up a bit of Incandescent Energy because 300 GP each is a pretty good price. And I don't even think the Memory Douse has really hit it hard yet, because I don't think people will pay the price it's currently at. But yeah, other things which have dropped, the Manuscripts of Elidinis were just too high anyway. They were always going to drop. More Maya Fungus, 2.2k each, pretty big hit. Papayas, down to 7.3k. The Fruitbat Pouch was great while it lasted. I always knew it wouldn't last forever, but it's a bit sad to see it get hit, but it was always going to as well. Moonstone Dust is a new item, 17.5k vet. Super Energies, but only in the bracket 2 because that's what's dropped from Gates. Check 3, check 4 dose, because you might be able to make a little bit of profit buying the bracket 2 and turn them into 3 or 4. Vibrant Energy surprisingly on its way down as well, 543. Cannonballs, a bit sad really because I made a video on Cannonballs which is going to come out this weekend. 1.1k, but you still will make pretty good profits, especially doing the method I showed in the video. Inert Adrenaline Crystals, 1k each. Latent Offerings, 1.2. Scripture of Elidinis, 224 mil, although that'd be quite low. That'll be quite under that price anyway. Grima Cadentine, 1.1k. We have Extreme Magics at 10.6. Radiant Energies, 333. The Roar of Awakening is going to go under 100 mil, which is a way to kill off that new boss really quick, is for drops to be worth nothing. Royal Dragon Hide, 2.3k each. A little bit pricey there for what it has been anyway. Bronze Bar, 2,000 coins. A Spring is 2.9. We have Royal Poor Meat, 1.2k. Moonstones, 381k for that. Headless Arrows, 109 GP each. Gremwall Spike, Sad Face, 151. Wine of Sarah, 34.5. We have Mahogany Planks, 1.2. Uncut Emeralds, 624 GP each. Prayer Renewals bracket 2, again a drop from Gates. Check what the bracket 4s and bracket 3 prices are. Again, it might be worth you buying the brackets 2 and then transform them into another dose, because people won't really look at the other prices. Bowstrings, 786 GP each. Uncut Diamonds, 900 GP each. Lumite, 2.4k. Again, worth keeping an eye on though, because Rune Ore is going up, so Lumite's needed to make Rune Bars, so just keep an eye on that. Blue Blubber Jellyfish, 12.5k. We have Ode to Deceit, 135 mil. A Cultist Ring, 20 mil, which with the amount of GP you're going to make AFKing, might be worth picking up. Pretty decent price for that. Full Arrow, 781 GP each. Prayer Potion, 7.1k. We have Qualm Incense Sticks at 24.2k. Portable Wells, 12.9. Rune Plate Bodies, plus 3, 189.9. Sparkling Energy at 665. Even though that's crashing, that's still cheap. And then Armadillo items, chain, skirt 4.9, chest plate 5.8, and helmet at 3.2. So this is a real strange one. You have a lot of the drops from Elidinis has impacted a lot of things here. But you also have things which have been rising, which is starting to go down. Which there's a few things like crafting supplies, fletching supplies, things with impending skills going to 110, which I would have thought would have held out a little bit longer. All the stuff which is related to the new boss table, that makes sense. That makes sense for crashing. There's a lot of items dotted around which don't, which like people would still be training to 110. So if you are looking to train to 110 crafting, 110 fletching before the new release, you've got a chance to get in at a decent price now, because like the headless arrows going down and the gems like diamonds, 900 GP for diamonds. Yes, it's not as cheap as what diamonds have been in the past 6 months, but considering like we've had it announced that this skill is going to go to 110, and with crafting you'll probably be able to craft new armors or new items which are going to make you profit. It's a good chance of getting quite cheap. But yeah, pretty standard there. I'm a bit annoyed about cannonballs, because cannonballs were going to print money for a little while. Maybe not so much now. Energies are definitely one to keep an eye out on, because they have been absolutely steamrolled. The fruit bat, yes, you'll still make money at 7.3k, but for how long? It depends on how engaged people are with Gates of Elidinis. It can be a little bit grindy, and I have seen like a couple of things on Reddit about it being a bit too grindy in terms of a boss. But yeah, it's a pretty good week. I do think the price rises is definitely better to pay attention to. There are a lot of ways to cash in now. If you don't want to AFK, if you want to be active with your money making methods, you can supply these items people want to AFK with, and I think you'll cash in and get some decent profit from it. But that's going to be the Marketwatch for this week. Thank you so much as always for your support. We had a massive end to September, and September was actually my second best month, and August was my actual best month. So we're on a roll. We need to make October similar, and we're going to still pump out the content for you guys. But I hope you're looking forward to it. If you are, please make sure to subscribe. Like the videos, it really, really does help me out. I can't tell you how much it helps me out. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you have a good week on the game. And yeah, I'll see you guys very soon in the next video.